and welcome. I'm Alan Jansson from Acupuncture-goldcoast.com and Acupuncture-brisbane.com. I'm a practicing traditional acupuncturist of some 33 years experience, and today I'd like to talk a little bit about a phone call that I received yesterday from a lady in massive distress who was experiencing severe postnatal depression and had sought help from several sources, all to no avail. She's currently taking some medication she thinks that might be of some benefit, but she's unsure. The bottom line is that the condition of postnatal depression, it's a critical condition. The mother is isolated to some degree in the world of her child or children, and it makes it very difficult, especially with the symptoms that come along with the postnatal depression. Commonly, the person suffering will become quite antisocial, and the underlying factor behind that it would be their lack of energy, just the feeling of being totally and absolutely unable to cope, leading to the depression of feeling inadequate, the feelings of guilt as a result of what the good mother should be doing or the non-postnatal depression mother should be doing. And it is a bit of a catch-22. It's actually a bit of a roundabout. And my experience in working with mothers that have experienced postnatal depression is that almost it's like the battery needs charging. That battery inside the drain of growing a child, let alone giving birth to a child, then nourishing a child, depending on the constitution of the individual, can have many and varied impacts upon them. As I've already described, the exhaustion, and then with everything else comes the emotional upheaval. Commonly there's insomnia, there'll be headaches in some situations, just complete fatigue, and just that overall overwhelming dark cloud sitting on that individual's life. And I've found over the years, using a very gentle traditional acupuncture techniques, that from an oriental perspective, we're able to build what we call the fundamental chi, or the nutritional chi, to put some more vibrancy back into that individual's battery, and the patient will commonly respond quite rapidly to the treatment in feeling more energetic, obviously less depressed because they're feeling more capable of doing things. And one of the very key factors is actually strengthening the basic energy of the mother so that they are feeling like socializing. Of course, this is an integral part of, in my opinion, an integral part of the healing process is for the mother to be able or willing to or wanting to socialize, because the depression invariably causes this isolation, which just seals the package, so to speak. So the acupuncture, in short, in my experience, can provide that impetus energetically to swing the pendulum back out of that deep, dark depression and getting things moving on a more, if you like, upward spiral. It's not a straight line, it's an upward spiral. And it gives me huge pleasure to work with people suffering from postnatal depression. It's a very tough call to be trying to rear a child or children with this condition. So if you know anyone suffering from postnatal depression, or you yourself having issues with that, please feel free to call us. This is Alan from Acupuncture-goldcoast.com and Acupuncture-brisbane.com. Thank you very much for taking the time.